The scene begins with Ryan Mills, a former Green Beret and ex-CIA agent, who is in that phase of life where he's trying to be a good father to his 17-year-old daughter, Kim. He gives her a karaoke machine as a gift because, since she was 5, she has dreamed of becoming a singer. But who cares about a karaoke machine when her millionaire stepfather, Stuart, shows up with a horse as a gift? Kim, of course, runs to the horse like a Disney princess, leaving her father's gift forgotten. Ryan, with that expression of someone who just took an emotional slap, moves on with his life. He then takes a temporary security job at a pop star Shira's concert. During the event, he saves Shira from a maniac with a knife, just routine for him. And as a thank you, she gives him a contact card to help Kim with her singing career. And he thinks this might make up for the humiliation of the horse. But the universe has other plans. The next day, Kim and her mother, Lenore, meet Ryan for lunch. The young girl, with that look of someone up to something, asks for permission to travel to Paris with her friend Amanda. But Ryan, being an ex-CIA agent who has seen it all, responds with a resounding no. The world is dangerous. Lenore, on her eternal mission to frustrate her ex-husband, suggests he relax and sign the authorization. In the end, Ryan gives in, but with conditions. Kim must avoid certain areas and call him every night. Of course, all of this is useless because he soon discovers that the girl lied and actually plans to travel all over Europe following a U2 concert tour. Upon arriving in Paris, Kim and Amanda meet a charming young man named Peter, who, surprisingly, is not interested in them for their incredible personalities. He offers to share a taxi, and without them knowing, he is already selling their information to a group of Albanian kidnappers. Meanwhile, Ryan tries to call Kim, but without success. When he finally gets through, the girl is already in full panic mode, watching Amanda being kidnapped. Ryan, activating his full Jason Bourne mode, instructs his daughter to hide and describe the kidnappers before she is taken. He then delivers the iconic threat to the kidnapper on the other end of the line. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. If you don't, I will look for you, I will find you, and I will kill you. The kidnapper simply responds with a sarcastic good luck and hangs up. One piece of advice: never mess with a former Green Beret. In record time, Ryan storms into Stuart's house and demands a private jet to Paris. Meanwhile, his friend Sam, a former CIA colleague, discovers that the kidnappers are part of an Albanian human trafficking ring and that if Kim is not found within 96 hours, it will probably be too late. The clock is ticking, and Ryan is already in full rage mode. Arriving at the Paris apartment, he does what any ex-CIA father would do. Breaks down the door, investigates the place, and finds his daughter's broken cell phone. Retrieving the phone's memory, he discovers Peter's reflection in a photo. Time to track down the guy at the airport. Ryan finds Peter trying to charm another unsuspecting victim. When he attempts to catch him, the young man runs, jumps off a bridge, and lands right in front of a truck. Yep, Ryan's plan to interrogate Peter ends with him turning into roadkill. Villain tip: never run into traffic. Now, without his main lead, Ryan must improvise another way to find Kim. Did you know that Liam Neeson thought this movie would just be another generic action film headed straight to DVD? Asterisk asterisk, he had no idea he was about to create one of the most iconic action movie characters. Now, here's a question for you. If you were kidnapped in a foreign country, what would be your first move to try and escape? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Back to the story. Ryan decides to seek out an old contact for information on a human trafficking operation. His contact is Jean-Claude Pitrel, a former French intelligence agent who traded high-speed chases for a comfortable and boring desk job. Jean-Claude tries to warn him not to get involved in this mess, but let's be honest. If Ryan was good at following advice, we wouldn't have a movie. Armed with a tip about the red light district where the Albanian mafia operates, Ryan hires an Albanian translator and goes in. He starts by annoying one of the girls, which attracts the attention of a local pimp. Pretending to leave, Ryan cleverly plants a listening device and soon discovers a valuable lead about a construction site. Following his instinct for trouble, Ryan invades a makeshift brothel in the construction site and finds a drugged girl wearing his daughter Kim's denim jacket. After a shootout and a high-speed chase, he takes her to a hotel, proving that determination is sometimes more important than a medical degree. The next day, Jean-Claude calls, politely asking Ryan to leave France while secretly sending men to track him. But Ryan is no amateur and outsmarts the entire French operation. Meanwhile, the rescued girl finally wakes up and provides more clues about Kim's whereabouts. Disguised as a high-ranking French security officer, thanks to Jean-Claude's business card, which he uses like a VIP pass. Ryan enters the mafia's den under the pretense of renegotiating a protection deal. There, he finds Marco, one of the men who kidnapped his daughter, and sets him up to repeat the infamous phrase, "Good luck, that's the cue for chaos." This leads to an epic fight where only Marco survives. For now. Ryan then employs one of the most unorthodox interrogation techniques ever seen, electric torture, and guess what? It works. Marco spills everything. Kim was sold as a high-end item to a powerful man named St. Clair. Ryan leaves Marco frying in his DIY electric chair and moves on to the next step of his mission. Now, with proof that Jean-Claude isn't exactly an honest man, Ryan pays him a friendly visit at his apartment. To ensure cooperation, he slightly harms Jean-Claude's wife. Definitely not the best approach. But hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. After getting St. Clair's location, Ryan crashes an exclusive auction where girls are sold as luxury goods. Like a true improvisation master, he forces a billionaire to buy Kim at any cost. But before he can celebrate, someone knocks him out cold. When he wakes up, St. Clair tries the classic, "You're trapped. There's no way out" villain speech. But if there's one thing Ryan hates more than Albanian traffickers, it's arrogant villains. Within minutes, all the henchmen are down, and St. Clair reveals that Kim was sent to a yacht owned by a sheik named Ramon, seconds before Ryan fills him with bullets. With no time to waste, Ryan rushes to the port, eliminating one guard after another on the yacht. In the final moment, he finds Ramon holding Kim at knife point, trying to negotiate. If Ramon had watched the movie, he would know that negotiating with Ryan Mills is as pointless as expecting a Disney villain to get a happy ending. One shot to the head, and it's over. ***. Kim is saved. With tears in her eyes, she finally realizes how much of a hero her father truly is, and how much destruction he's willing to cause to save her. Back in the US, Ryan surprises Kim by taking her to meet the famous pop star Shira, fulfilling a promise made before the nightmare began. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out the next one on screen. See you there.